Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Latina Plants. Today we're going to Bountiful Garden Center. I'm here on actually my birthday weekend to look at some plants to see what they've gotten in for the spring season. It is actually the beginning of spring when I came out here. So here is the view outside. They have terracotta pots outside, all kinds of things outdoors. They also sell lots of outdoor planters and things. But we are here for the indoor plants and we're going to check out and see what they have in stock available. And at the end, I will share a little haul, birthday haul. So stay tuned. And I hope you guys enjoy this little walk through and shop with me. Right in the entry, they have these orchids, these gorgeous orchids here in full bloom. They have 3 bloom spikes in most of them. Then they have the mini orchids as well, and the larger orchids. This one didn't have a price on it. Oh, actually it did. $15 for that. Not too bad. Sorry for the blurriness. Lots of gorgeous, beautiful blooms and different types of blooms, different types of orchids. I was really intrigued by this one and the leaves on this one. This one is different than a phalaenopsis. And I thought the blooms looked pretty cool, as well as the leaves. And they're going for 60 bucks. And the leaves are not as thick as the phalaenopsis orchids. They're different. But I really fell in love with those. I feel like I'm in my orchid era. I've been really appreciating and loving the different orchid varieties. I'm really into the smaller ones, the ones that stay a little smaller and not so big. They have some anthuriums here and bromeliads. Some of these blooming flowers. Lots of different oxalis here that I was pointing to. I really like this one with the purple and the green. And then I was super surprised to see this one. I've never seen this variety before. It's got like silvery variegation on the leaves. That was a nice, cool find. They are gorgeous and affordable, you guys, for just $6 a 4-inch pot. I thought that was a great price. These are one of my favorite kind of plants. I really love them. I don't have these 2 varieties. Maybe in the future I'll get one. But yeah, that big 6-inch pot was only $12. I also really like this one here with the purple on purple blooms. Gorgeous. I had some Monstera deliciosas as well. And then here they have some of your blooming plants. Up top here they had their hanging baskets of Hoyas, their larger baskets. There was so much to look at here, you guys. Lots of beautiful, healthy plants. This looks like a Hoya Crimson Princess for 12 bucks. Looks like she's a little reverted. They had lots of different Hoya varieties. They had some compactas. They had some lacunosa varieties. They had some carrii. They had the latifolia alba marginata or macrophylla, whatever you want to call it. They had some of the parvifloras as well. And I think their prices for their Hoyas are pretty reasonable. It's all relative to what they buy the plants for, you know. This Calistophylla is going for $32. They had a few pots of those. They also had the Philinsonii here for $12, a 4-inch pot here. Those look like starters. They had the Bertoniae, the Gracilis or Memoria. They also had the variegated Bertoniae as well. They had the black margin. They have the intervariegated Wyetii in here. And so this day I was just looking to see what else they had in stock from the last time that we were here. They do seem to switch out the plants a lot, so I might have to come over to this area again soon to check them out. I don't really remember what the name of this Hoya is, but they had a couple of them and they were only $15, which was a good price. They had some variegated compactas as well for $25, I believe, for the 4 inches. We did have a good variety of Hoyas, but a lot of them I already have in my collection. So I didn't get to pick up any Hoyas this day, but you will see what I did pick up at the end. Here they have their Dieffenbachias in here. Lots of beautiful Dieffenbachias. They have some peace lilies, some bromeliads here, some of the anthuriums. Some ivies. And they have lots of philodendrons in this store as well. Love all the water features. Lots of hydrangeas available. Some of these lilies. More oxalis here. They have so many beautiful hanging baskets of the goldfish plants, lipstick plants, epiphyllums, all kinds of things, you guys. Here they have some of their little plants. They're like little starter plug plants. So many different varieties here. Pileas, Tradescanthias, some Syngoniums, Crotons in those, Phytonias, and even some of your string of plants in those little pots. Here are some more of their littles. I believe these were going for, I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 of the little pots for $20, which is not bad. especially if you want to put them in like a little terrarium. These are great little terrarium plants here. I would definitely recommend these plants for terrariums. I think they would definitely thrive in there. And then I thought these cute little hanging things were so cute. Pot hangers. Little dog ones. And then they had this elephant on a swing. And they even had a little piggy on a swing. I thought they were super cute. I think those are just to hang in your gardens, like off your trees or something. I don't know. They had string of turtles as well. Lots of little peperomias here. Just around the corner, they had this tray here with some of the begonias. Then they had this one here with some marantas, dracaenas, and pileas. Some more littles. And over to my left here, sorry I spun so fast, but there are a lot of their epipremnums that they have available. They also had this Monstera Thai constellation. I'm not sure why it's labeled philodendron, but it's going for 26 bucks in a 4-inch pot. And it has beautiful sectoral variegation. Here they have some of their syngoniums. They had the Cardi Red syngonium there. Here I was looking at this willow tree. It's like a weeping willow tree. I thought it was interesting. All those little fuzzy balls were filled with pollen. Then they had this Ficus shiveriana. I was looking for the price just to compare what the price is at this garden center versus like a big box store. And this one has a price on it for $18. That's not bad. You can get a more substantial pot at a big box store though. They had some Tradescantias for $11, which was not bad for the Nanook, and those were 4-inch pots. I'm still looking at the ficus or the weeping willow tree. And then over here they had some of the philodendrons, some painted ladies, some bilietiers, some caletheas on the right there. Lots of philodendron varieties here. Really beautiful plants. They even had the philodendron brantianum. Lots of gorgeous philodendrons. Super sun-stressed as well. Most of these plants are so sun-stressed even though they have a shade cloth. And then I ran into these anthuriums and I just had to show you guys. Most of these were the regal. I also did not pick up any anthuriums this time, you guys. They just weren't speaking to me this day. But they are gorgeous anthuriums here. I thought this one was pretty interesting looking. If you know the name of this anthurium, put it in the comment section because it just said anthurium for 30 bucks. And then here are their calatheas. They look pretty dramatic this day. I don't know, there's a lot of crisping going on. Dry air, I believe. And then over here they had some ferns. I wanted to take a look at this center area here and see if they had anything else. They had some anthuriums, your regular anthuriums in here. And then I spotted these syngoniums here, which were pretty cute for 10 bucks. And then here they had some ferns. There goes my friend Dunmari. Caught her on video. I'm not sure that she even knows that she's on there. And now we're gonna look at the succulents here. Unfortunately, they do not put the names of these succulents. I was looking forward to picking up some succulents that are different from what I already have picked up, but I didn't pick up any succulents today, but they did have a huge variety of succulents. I may have to go back and grab some. I am seeing some that I should have grabbed. That one I already have. I can't wait to show you guys. And I believe these were also like 4 for $5 for $20 or something like that. These are gorgeous echeverias. Love the coloring on all these and the rosette patterns. I have so many different kinds here. I thought this one was pretty neat looking, the leaves. You guys like succulents? And if so, what succulents are you into? I love looking at this display every year or every time I come here. Here are their ficus, and I saw the pinks. And I just had to come look at all these carnivorous plants here. They are gorgeous. I'm really gonna do a pingdom one day, or a terrarium with pings or something. But not yet. I definitely have to plan for that. But they have so many things here for a terrarium. And then here they had some orchids I'm going to show you. Not really sure what these orchids are called. I got scared here because of the little lizards running around. I didn't see it at first. And he's like running around. I thought these leaves looked really interesting and cool. And they're only going for $9, which is not bad. There's the little guy running around. There's a lot of them in this garden center. Here we're looking at the alocasias that they have. And here I'm pointing out the lipstick plants. These are variegated lipstick plants. I had one of these and it's a beautiful plant. I actually regret selling mine because I grew her out to be so big and beautiful, and she had way more variegation than this plant has. And yeah, I was thinking of bringing one of them home with me, but I decided not to. Here are some more alocasias. Did I call these anthuriums before? I don't know. This is the pink dragon for 12 bucks. I don't really have this one in my collection, but I think she's super cute. Here I am just thinking about getting her. I am looking forward to coming back to the store and seeing if they get any more alocasias in. This is very early in the season, so it's good to see where they're at right now versus where they're going to be soon. Looks like a lot of things are still growing. Then I ran into these peperomias, you guys, and I've never grown any of these peperomias. If you've tried this beautiful pink variegated peperomia before, it's like $9. Let me know in the comments the care requirements for that kind of plant. And then I found this one that was variegated as well, only $10. I was like so in awe with these peperomias. I tried a peperomia watermelon before, but that was really early in my plant journey and it didn't do so well. So I'm hoping that these other ones, because spoiler, I got the 2 variegated ones. I'm hoping they do well for me. If you have any care tips, please leave them down below in the comments. Now we're looking at some aglaonemas here. They have a few varieties here, really cute ones. And I think they're reasonable prices as well. $16 for this one. Back here they had some more varieties. Gorgeous aglaonemas. And then over here they had a setup with all of their air plants. I love air plants, you guys know that. They had some really big air plants as well. From here I'm just trying to show you a little overview of all of the plants. There's just so many plants to look at, you guys. It's a beautiful, peaceful garden center. I definitely recommend it if you're in Jersey. Love the varieties of these carnivorous plants that they have available. They even have the little cute pitcher plants. And they have huge baskets of the pitcher plants as well. I just think these are so cool and neat. Here they had some little trees. Then I spotted some begonias over here on this table. This one really caught my eye. I think it was like called the Jurassic begonia or something like that. It was gorgeous. The leaves did have a lot of spotting on them, which made me kind of scared to pick them up, so I skipped on grabbing any begonias this time. Let me know if you guys see anything that you would have picked up in the comments. They did have a lot of gorgeous plants. Lots of beautiful pots as well. You can pick out your plant and pick out some pots. They even carry substrates and things like that. And they have lots of landscape pots as well for your landscaping and statues and all kinds of things, you guys. This is just a beautiful place to look at and pick up some things for your yard, indoor or outdoor gardening. Lots and lots of begonia rexes here. We spent quite a bit of time in this store, maybe close to 2 hours. And I still feel like I missed a lot of plants that I didn't see or something. And here I go, swinging again. Just wanted to show you this wall of trees that they have. They have lots of trees available. And then here they have all of their different varieties of Sansevierias. If you're a Sansevieria fan, these are gorgeous plants and easy to care for. Definitely recommend them. I find that they do well for me in a cactus mix, in a terracotta pot. This one is a bird's nest Sansevieria, I believe it's called. I liked the white margins on those. They were super cute. My girlfriend that came with me this day, Dunmari, she actually picked one of those up for herself. We'll have the moonlight Sansevierias as well. Lots of whale fins. And they had a lot of blooming trees and bushes. And we're back to the Sansevierias here. I just think they're so beautiful and gorgeous, and they make a statement as well, those Sansevierias. This is the one that my friend is going to be picking out. I was pointing that one out to her. And this one was kind of silvery. Lots of gorgeous Sansevierias, you guys. This one was going for 60 bucks. I was looking for the name. And here I was just telling her that I don't think this one's the bird's nest fern or the bird's nest Sansevieria, because it didn't have the same growth pattern. And here we're looking at some of their blooming trees, some crotons. Yeah, some bougainvilleas, I think it's called. And I love this water feature here. Lots of hibiscus and azaleas. Just giving you guys a look at this beautiful oasis here. I think these are all Haworthias. Here we get to walk through all of these plants here. And this is the area where they have some of their larger tropical plants here to the left. And then to the right, they had their cacti and succulents. Some really large cacti and succulents, some bromeliads in there, agaves, some epiphyllums and euphorbias. And here we're going to look at some more of their cacti and succulents. I think these are in the bromeliad family, I'm not sure. And then there was this begonia tucked in here, or peperomia, sorry. Beautiful variegation on those leaves. I just think that plant is gorgeous. They have so many cacti varieties. Mere cowboy cacti. And these taller cacti, you guys, take years to get this tall. They had the monkey's tail for 20 bucks. That's a nice full little pot. Not too bad. Some euphorbias. Some agaves. More euphorbias here. These are going for 36. Not bad. That one has a lot of branches on it. It's kind of leaning over to one side. Add some of these stapelias. Add some lithops. And I think they're going for 7 bucks. They had quite a few available. So much to look at, you guys. And up top, they had some more monkey's tail. Some epiphyllums. The elephant plants. Lots of hanging baskets here. Some burrows tails. They had quite a few varieties of these for 14. So many cacti. I had to pull this pot out because I've actually been looking for a variety of these that is variegated. This one looked a little rough, and so I did not pick that one up, but they are called baby toes, I believe. And I want to get the one that's variegated. So I'm on the hunt and look out for one of those. Here they have a lot of the string of plants. We were looking at the string of pearls because they had some smaller variegated ones. I also had the plain green variety as well, lots of those available. More succulents here. Here is the variegated one my friend picked up, and these are only $6 for this little pot, and it's got quite a bit of variegation. That is pretty much everything that they had here, you guys. I'm excited to go back and see what else they get in stock. I hope you guys enjoyed this little shop with me at this garden center. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on that bell to get notified every time I upload a video. And stay tuned because I'm going to add the haul portion to the end of this video. So here is my birthday haul. My friend Mari picked these up for me. We have planned for me to figure out how to grow these and propagate them. These peperomias were so gorgeous with the pink variegation. I just had to get them, and she wanted me to also figure out how to propagate the variegated string of pearls, and we split some of these beautiful air plants here with the pink reddish sun's dressing. And then I also picked up this peperomia here. If you know the care for any of these plants, please do leave them down below in the comments for me, please. I'm not really sure what substrate I should have the peperomias in. The orchids, I have a pretty good idea, and so I don't really need too many tips, but if you do have tips, I'm welcome to hear them down below in the comments. Love this orchid. I love how variegated the leaves are, and they also get like a pink sun's dressing. And then my husband picked this one up for me. This one is gorgeous with the variegation on the leaves. I know that this one is different than your regular Phalaenopsis, but I do have to do a little bit of research to make sure that I give it adequate care and needs. And here is the name of this orchid. I fell in love with the variegated leaves. And the leaves are not as firm as the other kind of orchids. I love the blooms on these as well, and the fuzzy stems. And so I had to pick this one up. It has really fuzzy stems, and the back of the leaves are really dark purple. So I'm excited to grow this one out. And it looks like it's getting a new leaf there. Looks really cute. Again, if you have any care tips for any of these plants, please leave them down below in the comments. I really would appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the Bountiful Gardens shop with me.